Sudoku. We are jumping back to the Artisanal Sudoku Archive to volume 103, I believe. We're going with Clippings by James Sinclair. We have normal Sudoku rules. We have cages, thermometers, Ranban lines, and black crop key. Normal Sudoku rules: 1 to 9 in every row, every column, every 3 by 3 box. Cages, so these 4 digits have to add up to 11. These 4 have to add up to 13, 26, 28. Thermometers, the digits have to increase, so this doesn't have to be a 1, but it could be 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. It doesn't have to go 1 by 1, just as long as it increases. If it was just this length, if it was just 2 length, it could be a 1 and a 9, or 2 and a 7, or a 1 and a 2. It's crazy. Ranban lines, that's the purple ones. They have to be consecutive digits, but in any order. So if this is a 1, 2, 3, it could be 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, etc., etc. And then finally, black crop key. These digits have to have a 1 to 2 ratio. So it could be a 1, 2, but it could be a 1, 2 because that is a 1 to 2 ratio, or 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 8. But it could not be a 1, 3 because that is not accurate. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so there's only one option for this, which is 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, and then 20. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we know that that's a length of 9. So by Sudoku digits, that's the only option. Okay, so then we can delete the 1s from here. That's not a 2, that's not a 3. That is no longer a 1 or 3. Those are not a 2. Okay, so that's a 2, 5 pair, so that's going to be a 1, 3 pair, 2, 5. Okay, so I can remove the 2, 2 and 5 from there, and I can remove that 3. Wonderful. Can I figure this out? It cannot be a 1, 2. All right, only options are 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, or 3, 6. Okay, so we know that these cannot be 2s, so they cannot be 1s either, because it's the only option. They cannot be 3s, which means it can't be 6s. That cannot be a 4, so it's going to be an 8 and a 4. Okay, so then I can remove those 4s. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So up here will be a 4, 8 pair, which puts this as a 6, 7, 9. So we know that the 6 and 7 cannot be here. So this is now a 2, 3, 5, which puts that as a 1. 5, 2, 3, 5, and 1. So it's a 4, 6, 7 triple. So 2 has to be on here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this will be the 7. So the maximum is 7. Okay, got that. Then we can do the 9s are there, which this is a 7, 8, 9 triple now. All right. I'm feeling okay about this so far. And I can do 8s there. Okay. The 8 is up here with this, and an 8 cannot be in this box, so the 8s will go there, which removes that 8, so this is an 8. Which puts 8s down here. Okay. Leave that be for now. Let's pencil mark some 6s. Didn't see that 5 there, just staring at me for minutes on end. 2 and 5. So 5, so I got 5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6. Okay. So it's 4s. So these are 4s. 4s can be here, but they don't have to be. All right. 7, 7. So then I can do 7s here, which puts 7s there. That's not helpful at the moment. 4s are down here. Forgot to take my shoes off. What do I live in, a barn? Okay. Okay, so if an 8's on here, so we know an 8 is not on this Renban. It's impossible now. So then we know that a 9 cannot be on it. So 9 can't be there, can't be there. So it's one of these three. But where's the only option on the row? So it has to be here. Okay, so then we okay, so then we can't do 9, so it's going to be this one. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are not 7s. These are not 8s. Okay, so then this has to be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not a 1. Those are not 4s. All right. All right. I'm feeling that. Okay, so 6s. 6. So 6s are one of these three. So it could be a 3, 6. But it doesn't have to be. Yet. Okay. Ooh, and a 9 cannot be in this cage. So 9 is one of those three. Okay. One of those 4, sorry. It's very possible that it's on the Renban. 9, 8, 7 or 9, 7, 8. Excuse me. Okay. 4s are here. So 4s are there and here. So the 4 has to be on here. Okay, so we know that the 4's in there. Ooh, 4's are down here. Got way too excited about that. All right, so we know that this is not going to have a 4 on it. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 3, 6. So this cannot be a 4, 6, or 8. So that cannot be a 2. This is a 1. This can no longer be a 1. Because that would have to be 2. So this is a 2 or a 3. So this is going to be, cannot be a 3. Cannot be an 8. Yes, so that's now a 1, 4, or 6. And we know that the 4 is definitely on there. Okay. Don't know if that's going to be helpful. It will be helpful, but I don't know if it's helpful now. So that means the 7 is not on here. So 7 is going to be up there. Okay, so... Ooh, okay, and it can't be the 5 because of that. So then the 5 has to be up here. Now, can a 8 cannot be on this without a 7. And there's, okay, so this is now 1, 2, 4, 6. That's not a 2. Okay, so these cannot be 5s because if it's a 5, 7, 8, the 6 would have to be on there. So the 5 is going to be there. With those 5s. Okay, so then this, there has to be a 3, so the 3 has to go here because there's no way that it could fit on that Renban, which places the 3 there. Okay, and the 1 has to be, so it has to be a 1, 2, 4. So the 4 will go there, which places, this makes this a 7, 8, 9, and with that 8, we know that this is an 8, so then this is a 7, 9 pair. So this will be a 6. This is going to be an 8, 4, which puts that as a 7. That'll be a 9. All right. Now we're cooking, which puts this as a 7. Those 7, so that's an 8, 9 pair. So that removes the 8 from there. So that's a 6. That's an 8. So this is no longer a 6. So that's not a 3. So we can place that as a 2. Oh, and that's not a 1 anymore. So it's a 4. 2, 4, 6. So that's going to be a 1. That'll be the 2. That's a 6. Those 6. Oh, that's a 7. So this is 5, 7. Moves the 5 from there. Okay. Then this is now the 9. That's a 7. Which puts this as a 7 as well. And this will be an 8. 1, 2, 3. Then I can do. What do I need? 4, 6, 9. Yeah. 4, 6, 9. That's not a 4. Not a 9. Not a 6. So this is a 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, that's not a 4. This is, and that'll be a 3. Okay. And then this is a 1. This is a 3. That'll be a 7. That's a 5, 7, 9 triple. So that can't be a 7. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm just going to pencil mark 5, 6, 9. That cannot be a 6. Oh, that's not a 7. Didn't see that 8 up there. So this is a 9, 8. So those are not 9s. This is a 6, 4. That'll be 9, 7, 5, 6. So it puts the 9 over here. This will be a 5, 6, which puts this as a 5. Okay, what do we need here? We need a 1, 2, 9. Took me way too long to see that. That's not a 3. 2, 3, 6. Okay, so this will be the 6, which puts that as a 9, 4, 6. Alrighty, then this is not a 3, so that's a 1, 2 pair, 3. So then we need a 4, 8, and we can place the 4 here, 8 here. That'll be a 2. So 1, 2. This is now a 5. That's a 3, 2, which puts this as a 3. That's a 5. That's a 1. 1, 1, 3. Okay, so that's 2, 1, 2, 9, 1, and finish it off with a 3. All right, sub 13. My man.